we'll just.
Welcome to the Weasel. Welcome to the Weasel. Whip out your dicks and shove them in your ass. Welcome to the Weasel with Mike and Jonah.
Do that. What the fuck, dude?
I don't know.
Is there a
I don't know if that was a
ghost in your
feather.
fucking house? What in the world was that, dude? That's weird, bro. That is
Prob's not a ghost.
that is really strange. Whatever that was that just happened, odd. Very, very
I think
odd.
it was like a feather that floated down from the heavens.
Yeah, why though? What in your house do you have feathers?
There's shit with feathers around here, dude.
True.
Yeah, we actually just bought a new mattress topper.
It's got down in it, does it?
No, it's all memory foam. And we didn't ever feel the need to get a mattress topper until we slept on that mattress in that basement, dude. That mattress topper did us good. We were fucking a lot
Yeah, nice.
on that mattress topper, and I think it inspired both of us to. Hey, I'll spend the $120 if it means we're fucking a bit more, you know?
Yeah. Have you guys fucked a bit more since you got the mattress topper? Nope.
No. No, we did fuck this morning, which was nice, but dude, you know what gets me down?
What's that?
What gets me down is whenever I can't eat pussy.
Yes. Same here.
Shit gets me down.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a big problem.
yeah,
Really.
in this particular instance, dude, I've had I've had like a fucking gnarly week, man. Just as far as like, I think I kind of ebb and flow a lot. Like I've definitely come on here sometimes and been like, I'm the fucking king of the world. My dick's so big. Having a great time wherever I'm going. Fucking people like me. I like people. And everything's great.
Yep.
But I definitely also ebb. And right now I think I'm in an ebb, dude. For instance, like I didn't even. So like I've been taking a lot of rest days, you know, which is a sign. But even when I went to the gym yesterday, dude, a fraction of what I would normally put out, and like I did like 10 minutes cardio when I usually do like 15, 20, and then I did like 3 2.5 workouts when I usually do like 5 or 6.
Right.
And I'm just like, damn, I'm definitely in an ebb right now. I've been drinking a lot more too, starting to feel like, not that the scale really says anything, you know, like drastic, but like I'm feeling more like I'm like, oh, I'm a little more out of shape than typically would be. And this brings me back to the pussy, and I get those sores in my mouth. I don't know if I've ever like explicitly told you about that.
Yeah. I think you have. But please tell us
okay.
again. I mean, we don't mind. Yeah. I say we as in the collective. I'm sure there's people newly listening to this episode that want to hear about your mouth sores.
Yeah. So, not sexy at all, turns out. Frankly, probably the opposite of sexy.
Right.
Is whenever you get sores in your mouth. So, essentially, I don't know what they are. I do have, like, that form of herpes that like everybody fucking has, or, at least I think it's like 60% of the population has.
It's definitely a high percentage. Yeah, more than half. I also have the same type of herpes. It's all good. Yeah.
Yeah. So and even within that, it varies as far as like people
how
getting
often
an
you
outbreak.
get it, yeah, when it flares up, how long it lasts for.
Yeah, or if you ever even do. Like a lot of people have it and just never even had any kind of troubles or anything with it. So like it's pretty much as far as I can imagine, or far back as I can imagine. When I was a kid, I would get we called them canker sores, and it's pretty much just like a sore inside your mouth that like takes a fucking minute to heal. Not a long time, but like enough, and they're painful. And it's like, what the fuck? And like I was like, oh, that's canker sores. I don't know. People get those. And then at some point, well, no, I definitely remember the point. Turns out, I think they're related to the herp. I'm not sure. I tried to look it up. As far as like, are canker sores the same thing as herp? I don't know, dude. Inconclusive. But what is conclusive is that I know that like there was a point where I was the sole person fucking this lady, and then she ended up getting her on her puss from me, and I was like, okay. And so that's whenever I looked into it, and I like got tested, found out that I had this, the super common form. And I just put it together in my head that, like, the canker sores are related to like an outbreak.
Right.
As such, you should not eat pussy.
No.
When you have a canker sore. So, Daddy's had a week. Daddy's been stressed, which I think contributes. And as such, yeah, got a couple canker sores. Can't eat pussy, dude. Don't let myself eat pussy.
Very disciplined. Very disciplined.
Yeah, and like I've definitely wanted to test it before because like you can kind of feel like a tingling, and then you're like, I don't know, a little in between. And I'm like, okay, I don't want that to happen to anybody else. Like particularly, obviously, my soon-to-be bride, who never has had any vaginal compilations. No, not time, right? That's a porn category.
Compilations. Yeah.
Complications.
That's a collection of videos.
Yeah,
which also she's not had about her vagina, so that's good.
I don't know, dude. I know it's a big place.
God, they could be out there. Who knows, dude?
Well, and like that's the thing too, is that that lady I mentioned, like we'd been hooking up for years. And like I had taken no precautions, like canker sores, ate her out for years. Like, because I never knew that they were correlated. I still don't know if they are. And then eventually it happened. So like I don't even know if that was related or if it's just like naturally. I think the virus like sheds. And if you've never had it, you can. This is probably an important science lesson for our listeners that they're probably not exposed to very often. But is a common problem, people. And I've had to learn a lot about it. So, there's pretty much two kinds of herp, right?
Yep.
There's type 1, which is what most people have. Is the, like you might get like a cold sore on the outside of your mouth. I've never had that. But, that's the type that most people have, and a lot of people never show symptoms of it, which is the type that I have. Then there's type 2, which is genital herpes.
Yeah,
that's a gnarly one. That's the one where you get like incredibly fucking painful sores on your genitals, which sucks. Nobody wants that.
And they grow on top of each other as well sometimes when it gets really bad too, doesn't it? Like it's like fucking like genital warts are the same. Like you'll have clusters of them. Oh man, can you imagine having a cluster of fungus and cold sores on your cock?
That sounds bad.
Ribbed for her pleasure, but for your pain.
God damn. I'm just like, I'm picturing like a big warty cock.
Yeah.
You know, which,
well,
in theory.
Syphilis used not to derail your science lesson, but syphilis used to be a lot worse of a disease than it is nowadays because they just didn't have treatments for it. And there's like, there was this crypt that they found. They were going to build a Tesco's, I think, in England. And this happens all the time in England because it's such a small place with such a long history. But they were digging up the ground to make a Tesco's, and they found this mass grave site, right, underneath a church.
What's a Tesco's?
It's like a grocery store. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
It's like a grocery chain, like an Aldi or a what's the American equivalent? Like I guess like a.
We have Aldis here.
Yeah, Aldi. Oh, you guys got Aldis. Yeah, it's like that, like an Aldi's.
Okay.
So they found this mass grave, and it was they were able to look at the bones and tell that all these people had syphilis,
syphilis gets in your fucking bones.
Well, yeah, it scars your bones, your bone marrow, because it's like it can get nasty, that disease, syphilis. And so, but what ended up happening was because of this discovery, they found out that based off of the age of the bones, that syphilis was in England a lot earlier than they thought it was, which means that the person that they said started it wasn't actually the person that started it, right? And so there was like almost like this fucking because I think they used it to like say that it was a person's group coming over from, I think it was like Middle Eastern folk coming or Egyptians coming over or something. I can't remember. There's somebody that was coming over to England at the time that the powers that be didn't like very much, and so they said that they brought syphilis over, but it turns out that wasn't true at all. It was actually purveying the English countryside long before those people got there. But yeah, no, syphilis, you would get these massive growths on your cock, really massive things, and it would just be gnarled and stuff, and people wouldn't know. And a lot of them were like, fucking get this, a lot of them were like monks and friars that were like Catholic. These Catholic friars would have these syphilis covered cocks that they definitely wouldn't be like having, whores and stuff touched because they're religious and pious. But yeah, wild shit, dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
I gotta pee. This is gonna be a long podcast just because I've been drinking to compensate for my poor week that I just mentioned. I'll be right back.
Go pee, dude. That's all good. Monologue. What can I talk about? I guess sometimes I think about how fortunate I am that I don't have a warty penis. Because if I did have a warty penis, not only is it small, but now it's also covered in warts, which, and I'm not saying like my penis is small. It's not like a micro penis by any means. It's not below average. It's definitely like an average size. Maybe some would even consider just slightly above average. I don't know. But hey, that's just something else, I don't know. That's something I don't have to worry about, but definitely don't have to worry about warts on my cock. And you know what? It really just goes to show, like, when you're careful sexually and you have like one partner or two partners, or sorry, not two partners, you like being safe sexually and all that, like you can really avoid a lot of fucking diseases, warts on your cock, syphilis, genital herpes, like things like that. But I think you can also practice safe sex when you've got lots of partners, even if it just boiled down to like double checking with them, making sure like, hey, have you been tested for stuff? Because I have, and I come clean. Just want to make sure you've also come clean. And then, like maybe that opens up another conversation of like, wow, this is a really trusting, honest relationship, whether it's long-term or just that, short-term relationship. But it's a different dialogue than if you're just going and fucking each other in like gas station bathrooms behind a fucking 7-Eleven or something.
That's also one way to do it, dude. You can gas station fuck if you want. I don't want to tell nobody what to do. If gas station fucking's your thing, but you should be informed.
I just think, like, if you're going to do gas station fucking, make sure it's with somebody that is only with you, like a one-partner deal. Because you don't want to fuck somebody that you've met in a gas station, right? You can gas station fuck with somebody you know, but I think meeting somebody in a gas station and fucking them, unless you've both got, like, your medical records there that you can, like, positively show each other, like, hey, man, I don't have warty cock. Do you have warty cock? And they're like, no, I don't have warty cock. Sweet. Neither of us have warty cock. Let's suck each other off,
Yeah.
But
dude, that's like a COVID test. It's like everybody has a COVID test saved on their phone of it being positive, just in case work asks. It's the same thing for an STD test, I think. They're like, yeah. How recent were you tested? Recent.
Yeah,
even though it was a year ago, and you've had some risque shit go down since then.
Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of holes in that scenario.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, really just proves my point even more that, like, it's better if you actually know that person when you're gas station fucking.
Yeah. Yeah, but even, I mean, take my case, for example. Of, like, I knew this person very well, and, like, we'd been fucking for years, and then just one time, that boy drinking tequila, I can tell.
Oh, that's tequila, son. Oh.
Sorry, let me finish my science lesson real quick.
Yes, tell us your thoughts on herpes.
Where was I? Yeah. I have a lot to say about herpes today. I don't know why this is such a prevalent topic in my mind right now, but I got a lot to say.
Two types. I think you were going to talk to us about the shedding process.
Yes. So the shedding process sounds real gross, dude. When you put it like that, shedding? That's gross. But all that means is that you stand the chance of the virus shedding, because as most people know, if you have herpes, you have it forever. You can't fucking cure it. It's a fucking thing in you. It's gonna live in you. You're gonna die fucking with it for sure.
Yeah. 100.
It's just that fucking Gucci of a virus that it's just like you can't get rid of me until you die, motherfucker.
Nah, we real fam, for real, on God no cap.
On God no cap, dude. But there's two types. The two types are oral, I guess, like I mentioned, which is generally HSV1, or there's HSV2, which is genital. You can, however, and I learned this post the situation that went down with me, you can get type 1 on your pussy or your cock.
Right.
And then it effectively operates just the same as like they don't even really make a differentiation between them anymore. Like the type 1, type 2 thing is like kind of archaic at this point because like
it's the same thing.
Yeah, I think but it
severity
really varies on severity.
Yeah, wouldn't the severity be different? Like the type 2 would be worse.
I think type 2, all that means now is that you have it on your puss or your genital.
Do they count nipples as genitals? Can you get
Don't think so.
Genital herpes on your nips?
No.
That's good.
Maybe you can. That's I think maybe you can get it.
I think it's got to be like a mucous membrane thing, because like you get them inside your mouth. That's a mucous membrane. Same as your puss. It's covered in mucous membrane. Cocks, I don't know. I mean, that's just like real delicate skin, I guess.
And you can definitely suck some fucking disease up with your little cock hole, dude.
Not me, dude. I've got cows.
take your little fucking cockhole and dip it in a petri dish of dirty puss, you're gonna get something, dude.
Not me, dude. I've got callous dick. Shit's shielded, bro.
Callous dick.
Callous dick through the whole thing.
You've
got a shell around my
masturbated
cock.
so aggressively that you've, like a tortoise.
Yeah.
You've formed a shell.
You got it, dude. Not so much like I don't think of it like a tortoise. I imagine it like you know, in a video game when you go to like the volcano or whatever, and there's these lizards walking around, and they've got these like hard patches that create like a patchwork shell that also move around because it's flexible underneath, but they protect the outside. That's like I've got like a lava monster fucking skin cock. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, dude. So shedding, you can get the herp one on your cock and vag.
Nah, dude. I have a couple questions.
Okay. All right, dude. Shoot away, dude.
You use lube or spit?
Neither, bro. Neither. I pick up sand off the ground. Yeah, you know the best is concrete dust. It's like real gritty,
silica.
But it's got silica dust inside. Yeah, so there's like a slight chance of getting silicosis later on in life, which is just it's the thrill for me.
Yeah, dude, it's
the thrill for sure.
That's what gets you there.
Yeah,
hey, man,
yeah.
Respect. I think I wrapped up most of my thoughts about cock disease. No, I have way more thoughts about cock disease now that I think about it.
I can get them out, bro. Get them out.
God damn, man.
What do you think about cock disease right now, dude?
So cock disease. Dude, I'm pretty sure to date I don't have any cock disease, which is nice considering the way that I've lived my fucking life.
Yeah.
I really bombarded the first like 20 episodes of the Weasel with my sexcapades, but like if you could, it's pretty extensive as far as how much disease should be on my cock versus seemingly is not. That being said, I do have to deal with occasionally I get a canker sore now in my mouth, and I go, no pussy eating for me. And then it makes the sex different, you know, cause like I'm very upfront about it, and that I'm like, hey, honey, I love you to death. I don't want you to get any potential disease on your puss.
Right.
So I'm just gonna we're gonna be on the safe side today, and today's a pussy rub day, as opposed to a you know like a clit lashing. Like a clit tongue lashing, which is normally, I'm gonna share with you something. That's my bread and butter, dude. That's where the money's being made, right there, dude. Yeah. That's the whole show. If anybody out there is listening has ever fucked me, you know this to be true, in that it goes. I get you off a couple times with the tongue. That's a minimum for a fuck sesh. Is a couple times with the tongue. Then I give you some dick. Maybe I'm even about to come, giving you the dick, and then I take a step back. I go back to the tongue, dude. Back to bread and butter, dude. Bro. Just bread and butter, Make you come again.
Wax on, wax off.
And then I'm like, all right, I hope, and then I finally get back to fucking, and then I give my nut, and then I hope she doesn't realize how many times I actually fucked her with my dick. You know, like what was the number in and out? Because it wasn't a lot. I promise you, it was not a lot. But if you're counting comes, which I hope you are, if you're fucking me, it's a good number.
Yeah.
And that's the secret to my sauce there.
Your cum to shaft ratio is sitting pretty good for the chick.
Sure is. Yeah. Sure is. And that's where I've made my living, You know, as a young man, that's where I really bet the farm on. But whenever I got a little fucking Herp mouth, dude,
no bread and butter, bro.
X is out 80% of my game.
Yeah, it's gone.
So then all of a sudden I'm on a fucking I'm trying to like and like I don't want to like spit because typically I'm a spit guy. I'm a spit guy, dude. For fucking, I'm like, hey, here's a little spit, and then I fuck you with my spit. But obviously, if I have a Herp mouth, I don't want to like. I'm not gonna spit and then rub your puss with it if I'm already not eating you out.
Right.
Like that doesn't make any sense scientifically. If she even attended a 7th grade science class, she'd know that's fucking not right.
Yeah, that's off the table. What do you do? Like crack an egg and separate the egg yolk from the white and use that, or?
That's a good idea.
Not a bad idea.
Not terrible.
Nature's lube, bro. There's already eggs, you know. Fucking, why not one? What's one more egg?
No, dude. You want to know the truth? Is that I have I use lube. Well, sand. I use sand. No, I use lube. But you want to know what's weird? Is that there's, I mean, obviously anything's lube if you're brave enough, but typically it falls that way. Most lubes are water based, which is great. That sounds fucking fine. Of like it's mostly water, but whatever's not water in there, dude. Whenever I put water based lube on my dick, absolutely kills my boner.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that weird? Absolutely just fucking soft cocks me.
Like all water-based lube? Have you like tried a bunch of different ones, or is it just...
No, all of it.
That is strange, man. Do you have the same thing with oil-based lubes?
No, I mean, and this is like over my lifetime, mind you, that I'm like, every time I use a water-based lube, I have to go through the whole story of like, I don't know, like, it's just not, I drank too much tonight. Not the case, dude. I think it's just whatever ingredient is in water-based lube besides water, absolutely soft cocks me all the way.
That does not make any sense.
I don't know, dude.
It's weird.
I don't know. Talk to my dick about it.
Is it a mental thing? Like, is it because you're like, you feel like your mojo's gone because you can't just fucking hawk a loogie on her puss? You gotta like use this bottled shit that doesn't feel as nice, or what? Oh, that sounds really redneck when I say it like that. I apologize for this all.
I mean, the phrase "a hawk a loogie on her puss" gets me going in all kinds of ways.
Yeah, I know it does. Dude. I can see that on your face right now, bro. I get it, dude. I also, dabble in the hawking loogies on puss. You know, I can hawk some puss, bro.
And typically, I try to avoid incorporating snot into my sexual experiences, but I'm not gonna say it's zero. Like,
well, no, it's never 0%.
Who am I to say that it's 0?
It just mixes better with the silica dust, bro. I'm telling you.
Well,
it's nice, man.
Well, because and this is how I know that it's like just water-based lubricants, is because I've used a silica-based lubricant.
Silicone-based lubricant.
Yeah, and that works fine. Absolutely fine. Dick's hard as shit, dude. I fuck you real good with a bit of silicone lube in between it.
Fuck yeah. Start incorporating some sand into that, dude, and you've got some fucking
grit,
dude, bro. A little grit, bro.
Add a bit of friction, dude,
to that slippery, bro.
You're really doing me wrong with this the sand base. You know what it makes me think of? Human Centipede 2. You ever seen it?
Didn't watch the second one.
Yeah.
Did not watch the second one, dude. And now that you mention it, I don't think I'm going to. Right?
Well, it's been a while since I think I only watched up until this part, which is the very beginning of the movie.
Right.
But I think the movie opens to this guy like working a fucking parking garage, like toll booth, like thank you, like here's money, like here's into the parking garage, and it's just fucking weird dude with like big glasses, and I think he's watching the first one like on his phone, and he's jacking off with sandpaper.
God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
No. Oh, that's totally
dude.
different from what I do, bro. Oh. God damn, dude. That dude's a fucking masochist, bro. There's medical terms for those kinds of people, all right? They used to do electroshock therapy on those people. The only reason they stopped is because it made them worse and more devious.
Mike,
right?
how is that different than what you do?
100% different from what I do.
All right. Walk me through it.
All right, I'm gonna explain. All right, so let's just do it step by step, okay? Let me reposition myself in me chair. All right, Uncle Professor Miken's gonna teach you all something about learning yous about sandpaper fucking. All right, so when I get into the room, all right, I've got a crystal bowl with a little bit of concrete dust. Yeah. And I've got another crystal bowl, not ball, crystal bowl of water-based lube. Yeah. And then what I do is
This already sounds like my nightmare, but go on.
Yeah, so what I do is I take the door, and you know how like it can be all the way open or closed? I put it straight directly in the middle between like open closed, right? And
Okay.
I fucking slap my dick on it a bunch of times to get hard. Right?
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Okay. I go, really hard. And sometimes I'll have Curly hold on to the door as well and move it in the opposite direction that I'm going just to get a little bit more of a, a little bit more of a slap on there, like smack that fucking cock, spot, And then what I do is what was that movie where they wrap their hands in fucking claws? It's like a kickboxing movie from the 90s. They wrap their hands in cloths. They dip them in like honey, and then they dip them in broken glass. Right? So what I do with my cock is I dip it in the lube and I roll it around a little bit.
Sure.
And then I dip it into the crystal bowl that has the concrete dust. And I dip it around, right? While it's hard. It's like in between hard and soft. And I'll usually do like a fucking, I don't know, like two rounds of that. So I'll dip it and all that, and then I'll go smack it on the door some more times. And then I'll fucking dip it again just to be sure, right? And then what I do is I lay the miso down, and I just take the bowl of lube, and I just fucking just dump it straight over her, like tummy, puss, everything, just fucking up high enough that like the splatter is like a wide zone, right?
I thought you do the opposite and like you just flip it real quick so it all like stays in the bowl, but like it like suctions down to her skin.
Oh, dude, that's a good idea. Hey, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that next time.
Yeah.
And then what I do is I take my hand and I dip it into the I take a pinch of the concrete dust, and I do like a shamanic, and I like blow it onto her fucking, all over her genitalias. And then I grab her legs and I just fucking thrust straight in. No foreplay, nothing. Just as dry can be. And then from there we proceed for our 30 seconds of having sex before I nut.
That's pretty romantic.
Isn't it though? Yeah. Sometimes I rabbit punch her in the back of the head.
What's a rabbit punch?
It's like a donkey punch, but softer.
Like a gentleman.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not trying to knock her out. I'm just trying to knock her around. Right. This is a stark
real
difference between the two.
respectful, like.
Yeah. Well, I'm nothing if I'm not a male feminist. You know.
That's how I think of you.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I tell people.
Yeah, he's the most feminist male I've ever met in my life. So I wanted to ask you. So your whole week's just been kind of fucking blah. You haven't been able to eat puss like you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
You had fucking arguments with traffic today. You were yelling at Cloud and yelling at Car, and none of them really responded. I imagine.
Yeah.
And now you've had to plan and prepare for a party that you're still, at least from my understanding, is we still haven't really reached a consensus on whether you should have had to throw it in the first place or not.
Yeah.
But you did anyway, which I'm proud of you. Good job.
Yeah, that's right.
So how has that all that played into your excitement for the party tonight?
Let me explain to you what happened to me earlier, dude. I hope you can zone out. For those listening, and you, Mike, and I want you to like zoom out a little, because like it's real easy to see this as like a guy bitching. Right. Like, oh, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Really, it's very easy.
Drink a glass of concrete and harden the fuck up, son. Kind of on.
Very
I'm not saying
easy.
That, I'm just, yeah.
It's very easy to come to that conclusion, and I recognize that.
Right, okay.
But I want you to zoom out for a minute and just think about you're a fucking human. You're a human trying to go through your day.
Right, okay. I'm zoomed out. I'm looking at myself and you as like, I don't have any history or knowledge about anything. This is just a floating ball of energy observing the life of this poor cunt.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, wake up this morning, stayed up late playing Cyberpunk, just bought the game.
Yes.
By the way, I had no idea that Keanu Reeves is legit in the game.
Did you not? Oh, dude, so good.
No, missed that one altogether. Dude, and like, I thought if any, because I think I've seen it before, but I was like, oh, that's like a DLC, like some weird DLC thing.
No, he's the main character of the game, dude.
Major aspect of the game.
Right.
Stayed up late playing that, so not great sleep, you know. Right. And the dreams I did have was, I don't remember them, but they were stressful. Wake up.
Wait, sorry.
Yeah, go on. Wait, this is gonna take forever, by the way.
Yeah,
if you keep cutting me off like this.
Sorry, dude. So wait, you can't remember what your dreams were, but you just remember the stress that they brought you.
Stress, dude.
Okay, all right. Mental note, but all right.
Definitely had some stress.
All right.
Because I'd spent the last fucking, 6 hours of the previous day, murdering cyber psychos in a virtual world, and mostly them murdering me. If I gotta be real honest with you, that game's. I put it on normal, and they're kicking the shit out of me. I don't quite understand the game experience quite yet. Wake up, right? Mm-hmm. And wake up, big old herp sore in the mouth.
Yeah,
not great.
No pussy eating.
Not great. We'd already predetermined that last night we were supposed to fuck. Didn't fuck because I was playing the game.
Oh,
this morning's my chance, dude. This
Joe,
is my makeout
no, bro, no.
Yeah. I'm not proud of this, dude. I'm in a bad way. I told you I'm in a bad way. This is just the beginning.
I know. Oh, God damn, son. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah.
Continue.
But we do fuck, and it's nice, dude. You get a little fuck on, a lot of finger action, not a lot of tongue action.
Right.
And her breath is kicking in the morning anyhow. So like, no kissing. It's just a no kiss.
So
just
what do you
no
do?
kiss
Do you
fuck
just,
sesh.
Look her directly in the eyes while you're fucking finger blasting her? Is that what you're doing? You're just like Fucking.
I'm looking off the bed for sure. I'm just like,
What are you looking at?
I just keep them like kind of shut.
Did you like you need like a paper clip or something like on the ground, on the carpet or something that you could just like focus on or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I strategically planted a paper clip. She actually just walked in the room. Hi, honey.
Janie.
How are you?
I'm good, honey. How is it going?
Good. I just have to curl my hair. Sorry.
Okay. She has to curl her hair, so she'll be nearby.
Is that going to affect this, you talking about all this?
Nah. We're already past most of that anyhow.
Okay.
So yeah, get up. There's an expectation of a party this evening that I've been planning.
Yeah.
To which you have to prepare for.
Right.
This isn't just. I'm not the kind of guy that can just fucking raw dog a party. That's not me. I'm very logistically minded.
Yeah.
You know, I have to clean things. I have to wipe down things. It's not just like a normal pickup either. This is like the people attending the party have to think that this is what our house looks like all the time, is the mindset the standard even that I put myself to whenever I'm pre-cleaning for a party, as well as you got to have all the accoutrements. Yeah.
I don't know what that word is.
Accoutrements?
This is the first time you've ever baffled me with a word that's real. I think it's real. Is it real? Is that a real
It's a real word. Yeah.
A bufament, dude. Tell me, what is a bufament?
Accoutrement.
Accoutrement. Okay, what's an accoutrement?
An accoutrement is think of it as a accessory to a thing.
Right. So what's your accoutrement? Like streamers?
Yeah, like a streamer would be an accoutrement.
Okay, so party. Like decorations.
Well, didn't go that route. My decoration is a clean fucking home. That's my goddamn decoration.
That's an accoutrement and a half, bro.
That's an accoutrement in itself.
Right, dude.
But you got to get the basics, right? You got to go to the fucking booze store and like I bought tequila, vodka. I bought Bud Light as a beer just because I heard there was a recent controversy and I hope it stirs up something at the party. I hope people getting in an argument. That's what I want.
Have we talked about that?
No.
I know I wrote it down last week. I don't think we talked about it.
No, dude. We'll come back to it.
We'll talk about it on the Brorch.
So yeah, went out to gather supplies. That was the first step of my day. Keep in mind, I woke up, got a little fuck on, and then you go straight to gaming because I'm now addicted to this game. Correct?
Yeah.
So then I do a little mental calculation as to how much time I can spend playing Cyberpunk before I have to attend all of these party duties.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before I start gathering accoutrements. And I determined that it's about 2 hours. Guess what, dude? I played for 3 hours. I fucking...
You phased, bro. You phased into 3, dude. Bro. Oh,
yeah,
no.
Dude. I told myself...
So many cyber psychos to kill, though.
I told myself I was going to stop at 10 a.m.
No.
Hey, man, 11 came around. And you know what? You're lucky I stopped there. You're fortunate. I was in that headspace enough to be like, all right, an hour over is enough.
Yeah.
Because I gotta let you know, dude, there's been other times in my life when I haven't been so lenient.
No. You start playing it and then you look up and it's dark outside.
Okay,
so what's going on? All right, so you got off the game. It's 11 o'clock, and mind you, I texted you at like 1:30 your time. So you weren't doing shit for that long, were you? Really?
No, I was. The whole time I was going, dude. I really that extra hour that I pushed was a mistake. Yeah.
That's a tight frame, bro.
Really, really backed right into the podcast with this. Like,
yeah.
Like, stressful. We're getting there. Getting there.
Oh, jeez, I think I almost shit myself.
We're still at 11 a.m. right now, dude. Right now it's what time is it? It's almost 4 p.m. We got 5 hours to account for. So yeah, then I turn off the game that I very much want to be playing.
As you do.
To gather accoutrements. And I'm like, all right, fuck. All right. First things first, you got to go gather your accoutrements. So I go to the grocery store and then I start perusing the aisles for party related things. What I find are 2 cans of chicken noodle progressive soup.
Good.
A box of Special K family size cereal.
All right, dude. What the fuck aisle are you even in, bro? Is this the party aisle? Is that what they've got on the fucking shelf for the party aisle? It's fucking Progresso soup. Are you fucking serious? Like
well, dude, we're also kind of out of stuff, so I wanted to gather some things to tide me over.
Is it the one with the strawberries or the mixed berry?
It's both, dude. I'm glad you asked.
Yeah, dude. Mixed berry all the fucking way, bro.
I'm glad you asked. And then I grab one non-family size bag of Ruffles cheddar and sour cream chips.
Why didn't you? Did they not? They didn't have any family size left.
No, they did. I just chose. I chose to be
host are you, bro?
Dude, I don't know, dude. I chose to be conservative this morning.
Dude. Not with your Bud Light, you didn't.
So,
all right. So you
chose to be conservative, and then I went and grabbed a 2 liter of Coca-Cola and a 2 liter of Squirt zero sugar. And I debated the zero sugar to full sugar.
Why?
I don't know, dude. I was like maybe my guests need to watch their diabetes levels. So
yeah, don't eat too many chips and don't drink too much sugar. Squirt.
Yeah,
Did you
I'm
get
really
the Coke
looking
Zero
out
as well, or you got?
I'm really looking out for them, dude. I think a lot of people in attendance have health issues.
I don't think it's soda related, but. Call me crazy. I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, so you've got your fucking sugar-free Squirt and all your other fucking accoutrements.
Yeah. Check out, dude. Go through the self-checkout. I'm listening to a podcast the whole time. There's like a lady at the self-checkout just like very close to me, and I'm like, all right, whatever.
Like
check out. Get back in the truck. Turn the truck on, ready to go to the liquor store. And I'm like, better check my to-do list. Realize motherfucker needs stamps.
Why?
Because I gotta mail shit, dude. I'm getting fucking married, dude. No, dude, I'm at the fucking stamp place to buy stamps. I gotta go back in. To the fucking stamp aisle and grab fucking stamps. You know how fucking expensive stamps are?
Yeah, dude, I've got $100 worth of international stamps in my office still.
God,
never used them.
Damn, dude. I bought 60 stamps. It cost me $32, and I was like, "What the fuck's going in these things, dude?"
Expensive paper, dude. The art is really good. What was on the stamps?
They're all American flags.
Fuck off, dude.
Dude, not. If it was Mickey Mouse, maybe, but not even, dude. It's just the American flag. Get fucked, dude.
That's capitalism, baby.
Yeah, so okay, daddy's being, at this point I'm like, a couple, that, hey, my bad, my fault. I should have checked the list before I exited the store.
Right. Yeah.
No
On
biggie,
you,
dude.
On you. Just brush
No
that shit
biggie.
off. Yeah.
No biggie. Go back in the store, buy my fucking stamps, pay an exorbitant amount for them, and I'm like, okay. All right, get back in the truck, liquor store time. I have a picker liquor store that I want to go to, not far away. Get in, get on the main road going there. It looks like all green lights, and all of a sudden, boom, I have to slam on my brakes. Like, just traffic halted. Like, a lot of people driving on the road, people stopped. I have to slam on my brakes to avoid running into this car. And I know that I set the 2 liters in my back seat on the seat. And I already know that the amount of inertia that I was trying to stop via my brakes was gonna shit whip these fucking 2 liters into my floorboard.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm not pleased about this. I'm like, fuck. All right. 2 liters are in the floor. My water bottle also shoots down from the passenger seat into the floorboard. And I'm like, fuck, cool. Hey, you know what? Liquor store's real close. No biggie. Nah. But I have to, in the span of 3 lights, I have to get over 3 lanes. Which that's not that crazy.
Not when there's no cars.
On like a normal day, even, that's not that crazy. I do it all the time. Same road. Today, no one's letting me over, dude. No one's letting me over. And it's start and stop traffic. There's a green light, but the traffic's backed up so far that nobody's moving. Fucking shit boils my blood, dog. And then I end up getting to the street where I have to turn right. But I'm still all the way in the left lane. So I fucking, all right, you know what I'm going to do? You know what? Hey, I'm not going to get mad. I'm just going to take a left and then turn around and then go straight through the intersection. No biggie.
Easy peasy, bro.
No biggie, dude. End up doing that, followed by a cop. Don't know why. He just decided to follow me. Just decided to follow me. And I was like, okay.
No U-turns.
Cool, dude. I'm still actively mad from the road rage that I just experienced. Pull into the liquor store parking lot, look down at my passenger floorboard, full of water. Like my whole water bottle, this water bottle, like fucking seals with a tight thing, just dumped. This is like half a gallon of water, just dumped all over my floorboard, dude. And I lost it. I was like, God damn it! And I started like punching my passenger seat.
Whoa!
Three punches, dude. Nothing crazy. 3 punches, but like I meant it. Punches.
Yeah, I don't know. That might even be more serious. Like you do, fucking just what's more like you're in the dark, dude. You're just sitting in the dark and you hear boom, boom, boom. Those are 3 deliberate, angry fucking punches, dude. You hear pop, 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 pop. You're like, oh, that dude's a fuckhead. He's hitting a speed bag, whatever. Fucking doosh, doosh, doosh.
Yeah, no, dude. These were knockout blows to the cushion of my passenger seat.
That seat better watch the fuck out, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm fucking real mad, dude.
Fuck you up, seat, dude.
Dude, to the point where like I even stopped and did a little like breathing exercise. Like legit, I was like, wow. I am angry, and I'm not an angry guy. I don't get angry very often, but I was angry this day. So like I even like made myself kind of like do like a little mini like meditation breathing exercise, and then I felt stupid in case somebody was watching me, like in an adjacent vehicle, like they just watched that whole thing that happened. Me aggressively punch my seat 3 times and then go into a little meditation. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Best bet. I'll just you know what? I'll just go get the booze. I'll take care of the water later. No, whatever. So go in, get the booze, and I'm buying a little something for everybody, accoutrement wise. You know, you gotta get a box of wine. You gotta get some beer, some Bud Light. And then I bought tequila, vodka, and I have whiskey. So covered all the bases.
Yeah.
To include a regular size bag of cheddar and sour cream Ruffles. And then I get back in the truck, go home, park, and then realize that the person parked next to me is parked too close for me to be able to skirt the water that fell into the floor out. Like, I can't even open my door enough to deal with the water problem. So I just left it.
Damn.
Still, currently, if you go out to my truck right now, you're going to find a puddle of water in the floorboard.
Just got some water down there. Yeah.
Yeah, just water there.
Just water there, bro. Sop it up later, dude. Soak it up with some rags, squeeze it out.
Fucking piss me off, dude.
Should have done,
and then
you should have done some Chivarasa, dude. Fucking.
I want to ask you about that.
You would have never even had that blow up, dude.
I mean, it was just the kind of thing of like little. I mean, everything I just described was like something little that happened. Oh fuck! I had to slam on my brakes. Something fell on the floor. You know, I fucking tried to get over. No one let me over. You know, fucking had a mess. Oh, parked too close to somebody. Wasn't able to clean it up. Little, but it was like a bunch of little things that added up on top of my shitty week that we already described. Of like, I'm not feeling like I worked out, enough. I'm feeling very low energy. Sores in the mouth, like just a total combo of things that make me upset this week. And then I come home and I immediately like, oh fuck, I gotta start cleaning for this fucking party that I don't even really want to be having in the first place. So, and that's what I did, dude. But I was like, you know what? I'm drinking.
Fuck yeah.
I was like, if I'm gonna, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. It's gonna be an all day drinking affair.
Day drinking, son.
Yeah. So
day drinking. We're gonna do some day drinking. I did day drinking today, and I'll do it tomorrow too.
That's right.
Wrong tune, different song.
I mean, I think it's a song, but yeah. So before we even started the podcast, I started drinking, which I typically don't do. I typically make myself, if I'm gonna drink on the podcast, I'm gonna drink during the podcast, not before, because it makes for a better podcast.
Yeah, the flow is different.
Yeah, as someone that's probably listened to the first 58 minutes of this can attest to, the flow's a little different when you drink before the podcast as opposed to during the podcast.
Right.
So yeah, and then here I am, dude. So we started the podcast. A little ramped up today. A little ramped up, man.
How are you feeling now, though?
It's a good question. Pretty good, actually.
It's good.
I'm probably about 3 Jack and Cokes in right now, but like 3 my pours. This isn't your standard bar pours.
Nah, this is a half and half kind of household.
This is a half and half household. Feeling pretty drunk. but then I have like a little bit of anxiety because, okay, now I'm already doing the podcast with my boy. I'm already pretty fucked up. I've been drinking for hours, and now after we get off the podcast, I have to entertain.
Right.
I have to host.
You ain't
Well,
gotta
I'm
host
already-
shit, dude. Just let them in and let them go crazy. What do you
I
gotta
mean, that's
do?
the idea, but
Put
like
on some music. Yeah, sure. Put on some music. Fucking, I don't
There's
know.
something
Get
in
a
me, dog.
Get a fireplace thing on YouTube, like a 10-hour fireplace thing. Just put it on the TV. There's your ambiance, bro.
that's a good idea.
We do that every Christmas, dude. It's great. Fucking, and then you don't gotta fucking. It's not your responsibility as a host to make sure everybody's having a great time. It's their responsibility as guests to make sure that Janie has a good time.
You're right, but I know for a fact that that's not how you think either. I know for a fact that you are a very good host. And
terrible
you
host.
try... No, you are a good host, dude. We shared a room. We hosted a lot of things together.
Yeah, I've not gotten any better at hosting since.
Maybe
then,
it was
I can tell
me,
you.
dude.
That was-
Maybe it was me that
I
really
think it
carried
was.
the team.
I couldn't give two shits, bro. You want to come in this room? You will respect the room. Is it dirty for your liking? Get the fuck out of here, then. I don't give a shit. Fuck off. You're gonna
you're
lick
right.
the floor, dude. This is a floor licking household.
You're
All
right.
right, you fuck. Kirli doesn't agree with me though. She thinks it needs to be clean, which I guess I can agree with. It should be clean and nice. But honestly, dude, like when I think of like a party, right? No, you're right. I am the same, dude. I put way too much energy into trying to make sure everything's perfect than I should. Now you're
Well, and like
100%,
everybody's
yeah.
having a good time. Like it's very important to me that everybody that
Yeah.
attends is like, you know,
I don't want-
like they leave the party
because
thinking.
you don't want them to think that like your party sucked, and then they tell their friends, they're like, "Oh yeah, dude, don't go to fucking Jonah's house. That place fucking sucks. Got clean, really clean. Didn't have any fun at all."
boring, dude. That's the worst
Boring.
thing. That's the worst thing a party can be is boring.
Mm.
And we're the kind of guys that liven up a party.
We throw ragers, bro, everywhere we go.
We're the kind of guys that combine groups of people, you know, get them going, crack a raunchy joke, you know, get the
Yeah.
the vibe flowing.
We're the icebreaker hole on the ships that go up to the Antarctic and the Arctic. We're the fucking thing on the front of the boat that smashes through those glaciers so that boat
Yeah.
can traverse. We are the icebreakers of the party. We make sure that we make it possible from people from two distinct groups of whatever. We make it possible for them to mingle and commingle in a happy, healthy, enjoyable way, regardless of how distant their fucking demographic grouping might be. That's the kind of people we are. But sometimes, dude, and especially if you've been having like a fucked week, man, it's just so fucking difficult to put all that pressure on yourself and then to because you can't control, like normally you never can control whether or not people gel, right? But like depending on your mental space, you either come up with solutions to make it better, or you just you put too much pressure on yourself and you start to feel like you crumble. And I think like I don't know, man, it's tough to avoid one of the two, I think. But
I think the best way I've thought of it is it's the concept of being on. Like you got to be on. Like at least that's the way that I feel whenever I'm trying to host a party. And if I've had like a fucking shit week, I've had a fucking frustrating, like irritating day. You know, I got drunk for hours before the party started. And now I have a headache, and it just don't feel good. And then I have to be on at that. Like I'm on, like to be on. You
got to be funny. You got to be witty.
funny,
you gotta
entertaining,
be fucking smart,
introducing
cool, chill. You got to remember your missus' name. Like fuck,
It's not even my
bro.
party, dude. It's a party for my missus that I'm throwing.
And if it sucks, it's all your fault, bro.
Well, and
Fuck, man, that is
Really?
fucking lots of pressure, dude.
Yeah, I didn't really wanna.
No, you didn't want
You
to
know
throw
what
it in
I'd-
the first place.
You know what I'd like to be doing, Mike? And
Getting stoned and playing Cyberpunk.
that's exactly
I know, dude.
what the fuck I want to be doing today.
Do you know what's crazy? Is when I was playing Cyberpunk, I got addicted to it as well. Playing it throughout the week. I don't normally play video games throughout the week, but I was fucking hammering into Cyberpunk, dude.
That's gonna be
And
me. It's a problem.
I actually had weird dreams from it as well.
Can you hold that thought? I'm
Yeah.
gonna take a piss, and then we'll actually bring this up on the Brorch, eh?
Okay,
Because
yeah.
we're already post an hour. If you want to hear Mike's weird cyberpunk dreams, come to the Brorchy, and he's gonna outro us the rest of the way while I take a
Okay.
piss.
I'll finish the outro. Thank you, Jonah. We love you lots. Yeah, guys, if you want to hear me talk about my cyberpunk dreams on the Brorch, or perhaps if you'd like to find out how you can send a donation in your least favorite politician's name, and then they get a card from the Satanic Temple themselves, we're also going to talk about that on the Brorch. You can hear Jonah piss in the background. We love you guys lots. We will catch you guys next time. Yeah, have a fabulous week, and don't have too promiscuous of sex in the fucking toilets at the gas station, because that's kind of scary. Okay. I can't even actually hang up because Jonas was the host. Oh, fucking hell.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.